And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Will Reichert, the kickoff for the Vikings.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25.
On the ready. Let's go. 52 Bulls. Cut.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
That's taken in by Watson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Packers. First down.
Love looking to throw it. A complete once again to Watson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Packers at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. This defense for the Vikings, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's another Packers first down.
22 needle.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Throwing. Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Looking to put a drive together. In motion right, Campbell. Looking to throw McCarthy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try to get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Minnesota.
Throwing is McCarthy. That ball caught by Campbell. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
The kickoff for the Vikings.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no alley to be found. The cover. Was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measure. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 53 yards.
He's already got 1 touchdown in this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
At the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain.
And now Love going to change things up.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw now. Here's Love. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. These two teams all tied after one. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, this from 39. Sly able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
14 yards. And the Vikings first down. A gain of 14.
Now McCarthy.
Vikings first down.
And he bats it away and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Here's McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way gun. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. To the air again, McCarthy. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slam. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14. 18 yards the gain for number 18. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now this thrown deep for Kraft.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Love. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. McCarthy operating from the gun. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
To the air with McCarthy. The man, that's Felton. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Throwing again, McCarthy. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now a 2nd and 10. Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. Quickly to Hawkinson. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Packers 10. Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Up the middle they go. Forbes. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Forbes. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Forbes. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Third down.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives them a new set of downs.
First down, Minnesota.
They'll run on first down. Forbes. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 51 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
On play action. Love to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed from 19 yards away. And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive, because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 65 yards. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this one gives these guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Vikings 28, Packers 16. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Yellow. Here we go. Ready?
Here's Love. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Love looking to throw it. They'll get this out to Kamara. Calling a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing. Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
60 red, black ultra.
Going back to Love. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Now this thrown deep to Kraft. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
2nd and 10.
Set, hut, fight, 60. 52, set.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10.
22. Hut, hut.
Love now. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Black, 95. Black shot.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. They'll keep it on the ground. Forbes. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jefferson moving in motion left. On first down, Forbes down inside the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And Hockenson going to have the Vikings first down as the tackle made at the 31-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Vikings first down.
On play action, McCarthy. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
That's another Vikings.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And the Packers first down.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he learned the ballet score. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds. Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Desperation time here. Love on fourth down. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. On the tackle, it was Dane Belton.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Second and 9. Here's Chandler. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Minnesota, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.